So looking back at when you started your journey, is there anything that you regret or something that you would do all over?
I think I mentioned it, but I regret maybe not knowing more about my culture.
Okay, that's right.
Uh, my cousins have now all started going back. Even my sister, I don't know if you're familiar with the LDS. They have wards and then they have states.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's gone back to a Samoan ward, not only for her culture, but also to feel like she's contributing to, back to her Polynesian roots. And I have cousins that we meet with once a year, and my wife is much more. It's so funny. It's so much more driving of. You've got to go see your cousins. You've got to go see them, or you got to go say hello, or we're going to this get together. I said, really? And I tend to be the one who's like, ugh, do I really have to go? But when I do go, I enjoy it.
Right.
So in answer to your question, I would say the culture is what I regret the most. Not being able to hang in there. Sometimes you can't get both worlds,
Yeah.
but if you can get both worlds, I think it's great.
That'd be great.
So I miss out on a lot of things, and so I'm gone a lot. I'm enmeshed in work a lot, and so I miss. We've always said on the slate that we want to go to Samoa.
Yeah.
I've been to Samoa. My sister obviously has been to Samoa. My brother's been there, but our next generation hasn't been there, and they're always bugging me about it. So.
What part of Samoa was your family from?
My mom was from an island called Olasenga, and she didn't see her first white person until she was like 22, 23 years old. It was like, because the harbor where they are is, it wasn't a deep harbor or anything like that, so you literally had to get on a skiff or something like that to get to the place. And my dad is from Western Samoa, although they've settled in outside Pono Pono in a village called Aasi. So, they're both from interesting, cultures in Samoa, and now that whole generation, I think only my aunt and maybe my uncle are alive from that generation. So, going back to Samoa, instead of going back to relatives, we'd be going back to, almost as tourists.
Wow.
I mean, we'd have relatives there,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's not going to like you're going to see your uncle and aunts.
Yeah. Like you're not so connected because
Not so connected, yeah.